there's a very good reason for me to go on the table, and that is I hardly ever get to experience the stones. And I'm trying to investigate Epidote, and I want to investigate it via kinesthetic awareness. So I've asked Val if she'll work on me with the stones in ways that I ask her to do it, to see if I can get into words the experience and sensation and effect that is coming through. And in order for me to do that, I need to experience the stones on a receiving end, if possible. Usually I have to do it from the giving end, and I want to see what happens if we experiment with me getting that information via being on the receiving end. And thank you so much for doing this.
No problem.
It's good. Okay. So Epidote, we use it in different ways in crystal surgery, and some of them are brand new, happened just over the last few months, and some of them are standard. And we're going to do some old and some new, and we're going to begin with one of the new ones. Val, if we can begin with the Epidote in Prenite.
Okay.
If you can hold it up for everyone. It's a nice carved generator,
Yes.
and it's got that Epidote in it. And I want you to do an energy field grid on me so I can see what happens, because when I've been doing it on the clients, it's been bringing interesting information up into the energy field for me to work on. And I want to experience the sensation and see if I can get more into words.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
So that energy field grid, you start beyond my crown chakra and go to beyond my feet. And you will need the bowl if you have the bowl in position. Okay, that's interesting. I think you need to come just a little bit closer. Can you try and come close? Do the midline again. Come a little bit closer to the physical body. That's a stronger connection. Do you feel that?
I do.
Yeah. Goodness me, it's like the Red Sea parting. Wow. It's definitely a feeling of opening something up, that's for sure. Lower back is relaxing in response to what you're doing.
Okay. And for the sake of the camera, I'm going to reach across your body.
Okay. It's interesting, it's got an aspect to it that's like organizing files that have been lying down and getting them to stand upright, giving easier access. So that's interesting. So what's lying in the horizontal plane in the energy field is being brought into a vertical axis that is therefore going to respond differently to other things that are being done. Let's see if you do the east-west grid, and let me see how that feels.
Okay.
If you can hold it pointing at the crown chakra and go through the middle of the crown chakra as the first line. Yes. Yeah, there's that sensation again.
Good connection.
Yes. So it's just the same. It's like if all the crystals are lying down and then you make them stand upright. It's that same experience, except there's something in the energy field that is being asked to stand upright or organized in an upright axis. Definitely that. I like skittles that have been knocked down, being got to stand up, so now they're ready for action again. It's amazing. Oh, I'm so glad to get this. Wow. Oh, and the Skittles one is the good one, because you know how a Skittle is, and it's easy to, when it's upright, you just hold it on the head and you can pull it up. That's exactly then what the crystals can do. They can get to the information, pull it up or handle it, manipulate it more easily, instead of everything being just piled one on top of the other. So the Epidote's giving an organizing principle and an aligning principle in a different kind of way.
So would this be a good stone to use in preparation for techniques to follow that?
It's exactly how I've been using it. 100% correct, Val. Brilliant you. Goodness me. That's impressive that you said that. I love it. That's great. Okay, can you do one more east-west
Sure.
on my through the soles of my feet, because they're tingling a lot. Yeah.
Is that good?
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. All right, that was great. Okay. Thank you. Epidote. Wow. And it is that Epidote Prenat, pair that's getting that. So I think next up we said Unikite, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So Unikite is Epidote and pink feldspar mixed together, and you can see very clearly the green of the Epidote and the pink of the feldspar in the Unikite stone. And I got this stone a long time ago from a man called Mr. Beckman that lived in over the Rhine in a brown house. What a brownstone, a brown house. It was a house, but it was a brownstone. And I've had it all this time, and I brought it down for the video shoot so we could experiment with it. And you know what I'd like you to do, Val?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like you to infuse it into my energy fields, an energy field infusion to begin with.
Okay.
And then after we've done that, if you could put it on my second chakra and place your hands on top so that I can feel how it connects into my chakra system.
Okay.
Okay, thanks.
And then Vivien, there's a rough side
And a smooth side.
and a smooth side. With the infusion, is it better to use the rough side?
The infusion, it's going to
With the smooth.
emanate all around.
Okay.
So the main thing is not to cover the stone like
Okay.
that, but to hold it like that so that all of it can get into the energy field. But I would shine this at the physical body.
Okay.
Okay, this smooth side is going to shine at the physical body, okay, as you work it.
Great.
It's quite a heavy stone, sorry about that part. You're going to be nice as a chakra stone, very settling.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what happens. Oops, yeah. Keep it at that angle the whole time.
The whole time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Careful, see there it's angled up. Keep it this angle the whole time.
So my wrist bent. Okay.
Yeah. That's why it's heavy, because that's it. It makes a big difference.
Okay.
Because that's just like its active face, as it were.
You can actually feel it pull more
Yes, exactly.
that direction.
Oh my gosh, this is like receiving a full body massage. This is unbelievable. This is so relaxing. This is a feeling of smoothing the wrinkled bed sheet. It is like so pleasing, so soothing, so comforting. The other thing that it feels like is when you take your hand and you pass it along silk or satin where it's so smooth that it's got that ASMR feeling that your whole nervous system is responsive. So this is going into the emotional system to soothe the nervous system. That is good. So it's balancing emotions and nerves simultaneously. How cool is that? Oh my
Multitasking.
Oh my gosh, the Unicite. Oh, it's coming into the repertoire as of this minute. Oh, put it on the second chakra. I can't wait. Let me make sure it's on the epicenter here. There. Actually, you see what it feels like when you're off center, and then move it to say, ooh, it's so weird. I move it on center and see how it feels for you. Oh.
It sinks in more. It settles in.
It makes a better connection, doesn't
Yeah.
it? And it otherwise it's on the lip and it can't. Oh wow, that's going to shut me up. I talk about a therapeutic pulse. Oh my heavens, that will help with IBS. It is relaxing
Okay.
my colon big time. We must tell Diane for.
Okay.
I know she needs that information.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So
the
Neil, this is a
IBS
good
stone.
quieting Vivien stone if you need this for home.
I can't believe you just said that. But you're right. That's hilarious. And because my emotional system and nervous system are more relaxed, I'm not going to jump off the table and bite you. Oh, Val, this is amazing. I want to jump up and have you experience it. Oh my goodness. You know what? As you're standing there, pick up the stone, put it on your second chakra so you can see what I'm talking about.
Actually feel it through my hands.
Yes, that's right.
Mhm.
Say that louder.
I can actually feel it through my hands.
The effect on me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And that is both kinesthetic awareness and empathic resonance, where you're picking up the effect of the crystal kinesthetically,
Mhm.
and you're empathically resonating with its effect on me. And that's how I usually have to investigate the stones.
So, okay. That does feel nice. Just getting drawn in.
Let's see what it feels like on the heart chakra. It really is a shut up stone. I did go silent, and this is profound. My mind and heart are being connected via the Unicite, and that is also because the heart is also one of the emotional chakras, and so that's also emotions and nervous system, because the mind is the nervous system. The crown chakra is the mind. My crown chakra, my heart, and my second chakra are being aligned via the Unicite. My nervous system and emotional system are being aligned via the Unicite. Why didn't we know this before? It is extraordinarily strong. And you know what? I can feel it in the back of my heart chakra also, so that's very powerful. Yeah, you're getting that
The
too.
whole, for the repressed emotions,
Yes.
that could help release that.
Ooh, releasing repressed emotions. See, she's picking up the info too. It's not so hard, is it?
Mm-mm.
You just have to form the intention.
So we could actually put one on sacral, heart, and crown.
I think it might be a bit strong, because I must say this was intense when you first put it in position.
Okay.
But that's what you do. You experiment and you see. You see, the reason it's so profound is it only needs to be on one chakra, and it's creating this alignment. That is fantastic.
So it'd be a good support stone.
Yes, that's
Okay.
right. A good support stone in a chakra layout, as well as any time working on the emotional system. We sure got to add this one in.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic. All right, okay.
All right.
Okay, so
Fardens.
yes, let's compare the Fardens. I think I heard you say it the wrong way, but we won't tell Melody, even though she's probably watching over us. the quartz fardens versus the epidote fardens.
Mhm.
Let's do that comparison.
Okay.
So that's, we use the quartz fardens to pull stress off the energy system, but it can also be done with the epidote fardens, and we want to compare. So this is the quartz now by the feel of the weight of the stones and so on, right?
Correct.
It's such a great technique, this one. The flow down the legs and the release in the back and the whole energy system saying, yeah, I'm going to let go of that stress and tension. Boom. And it's happening. That's great. That's good. So you can go to the baby toes.
There we go.
Okay, got it.
Got it.
So now we can do the comparison with the epidote fardens.
All right, let me show Neil.
Epidote fardens are hard to get. When you see them, buy them. They're hard to find. And they're very expensive. If someone picks them up for you and has to put a retail markup on it, it becomes unaffordable.
Okay. So place them on your toes.
Yeah, that's really different. This is nervous system being drained, not energy system. It's going exactly for the emotion, nervous system, emotional system, nervous system alignment. Drain the stress off those two. That's what the epidote farden is doing specifically.
Okay.
Whereas the quartz farden is draining stress off the energy system in general. This is specifically draining stress of the combination of the emotional system and the nervous system. So this is what you needed in that other demo that we did.
Okay, well, we should probably do another session then.
Yeah, next week. We will. It's very stabilizing and grounding in a completely different way. So actually the epidote is bringing me down to earth, and the quartz fardens are giving me that broadened, expanded, etheric connection. Wow.
This feels a lot lighter, even with the pulsing.
Yes.
Smooth. And
that could also be because of the difference in size of the stones. I'm not really sure how to interpret that part, but it's good to mark all the differences, and then obviously there's different factors that one has to investigate as well. For me, this is more grounding than the quartz. The quartz is more expansive. So this is grounding and focusing, and the quartz is more expanding. Both are good. It's just which one are we needing more of in any given moment. Wow, that was great. Thank you. Okay, we've got more, don't we?
we do have the
Okay, we've got the anhydrite epidote combo for pulling the cords of socialization and criticism off the legs. And then we've got the comparison of that with just the epidote farden. Shall we give it a shot?
Yes. And for this, Vivien, I will start with your right leg.
Oh, you'll do one leg and then the other,
Yep,
and
to
then
compare.
I can compare the two.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a brilliant idea. Oof. Yeah, get rid of those cords of criticism. I don't want them anymore. Oh, wow.
There's a good one.
That's a potent technique.
I do have the bowl here.
Okay. look and see what you're doing. There's so much sensation on both sides, even though that I had to check which leg you were working on, and you were still working on the right leg, correct?
Correct. Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. So some cords must be wrapping around both legs at the same time, which I've never thought of before. Thank you so much for enlightening me in this way, because I've felt stuff coming off my left leg at the same time. And of course there'll be cords that bind both legs together. That's how that kind of wrapping works.
So go through one more time.
So expansive. That binding just presses in on you, and then what you experience is the opening up sensation as it stops pressing down on you. Interesting. There's probably a lot of cords there. I was very criticized. My mother was an extremely critical person.
Okay. Should I go ahead and switch?
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
So that was a combination of anhydrite brush
Mm-hmm.
with hexagonal epidote. And now you're going to use an epidote fawn.
Okay, and we'll switch to your left leg for this.
The sensation is different, but the effect is the same. So the sensation is different because the one felt like a brushing, and this feels more like an untangling and pulling,
Okay.
like extracting, like pulling weeds out kind of stuff. But the ultimate sensation of the expansion is actually identical. So good. Those are two good things to know. No, that's good. Very similar. The effect is very similar. The action is slightly different. Very good. That's helpful. Oh, that's excellent.
Now, ideally with decording with the Epidote, would we want to do a white light infusion?
Yes, definitely you would want to do a white light infusion, but I'm asking the guides whether we need that, and they said that actually that prenite, that epidote and prenite action that we did at the beginning
Okay.
opens things up so that white light could get in, because things are not, instead of being stacked on each other like that, everything's been
Chambers
opened
are
up
open.
to
Okay.
receive energy again. So that, not that you don't need to do the white light infusion, but it's not as essential to remember as in other methods of cord
Okay.
extraction,
Okay.
because you did that grid at the beginning with the epidote and prenite, which people don't necessarily have. I mean,
Okay.
I just got that material the other day in Denver. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you would normally do a white light infusion after that, quite right.
Okay. All right.
I think we got one more, haven't we?
We do. Here are.
Oh yes, okay, so we've got the chrome diopside and the epidote in prenite. So this is a little lingam of chrome diopside, and this one is epidote in prenite, and I want to feel those two around my knees. I think if you do just this stone,
Okay.
then just this stone, and then the both together,
Okay.
then I'll be able to pick up what it's doing, because I have found myself doing this for clients and it being very effective, and I want to see the effect. Which one is that?
The chrome diopside.
Very strong. Phew. Why haven't you been doing this all my life? That's good.
Okay.
Okay, so you know what? The chrome diopside is finding what's sore. in the tissue, which is very, very helpful for me.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to switch.
Yes. And the pranite is immediately doing the same effect as what white light would do. The pranite with the epidote. And just as I said about the other grid, I mean, it's that same information coming a different way. It's like a white light stone. So in them, that means it's raising vibrational frequency.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. So the chrome dioxide is pulling up what needs attention. It's finding the low vibrational frequency, and then the epidoted pranite is raising the vibrational frequency. Oh, wow. How good to get that into words.
Now, should I try them both together?
Yes, please.
Okay. Do you want me to switch knees or stay on your right knee?
Let's switch knees. That's a good question. It's because I can feel what's happened here, and it's leaving a lasting impression. Let's compare with when you just do the two together. It's heavenly. It's just heavenly. It is. It's soothing, and it's healing, and it's invigorating, and it's strengthening. It makes me feel like I can run a mile. Wow. More.
So would this be good with chronic pain?
Yes, exactly.
Fibromyalgia?
Yes, that's what you're working on. You're working on my fibromyalgia.
So,
Gosh, Val, I can't believe how well you've learned so much. I was so excited. Oh my goodness, your standard is just, oh my goodness, Val. I'm so pleased. Right, you know, my, and this is good for me to receive this. I'm needing you to go all the way down to my feet and do the soles of my feet. Oh my word, this is like me being thirsty and getting a long glass of water to drink at exactly the right temperature. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh my goodness, it relaxes my calf muscles. Oh my word. And there, that timing was very good, because I was about to say, please go to the foot. You know, it's as if there's an effect of moving the energy, and you got to follow the energy as it moves down into the foot. You got to follow with the crystals, so you can move the soreness and the tension and the low vibration out. Oh, you found my Achilles tendons. That was good. The stones are guiding you, aren't they?
yes.
Okay, that's very powerful, but you know what? You're going to have to do my other leg. Start up here, please. Oh, you see, the stones are telling you what to do now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're pulling you, like the dog pulls you on the lead, you know, and says, let's walk this way. Oh, you found right that. I didn't even know I had sore legs. They weren't until
Yep.
you found the trigger points. They weren't sore until the stones came into contact with them. They felt perfectly fine. But see, that's what pranite's doing. It's pulling things into view to receive attention. Not pranite, epidote, and the pranite as well. That combo. But it's the epidote. Oh, epidote. Oh, another new best friend. What can I say? We've been working with epidote for a while, but our appreciation has been limited. Gosh, I feel like I've got new legs. All my clients are going to get this. Yes, exactly. That timing for following into the foot was exactly right. Oh, you found the chakras. you know what? This would help plantar fasciitis.
Yes.
You just showed that to me. And you got into that soft tissue of my Achilles tendons.
And then you can work
Yowie,
with
wow.
the back of the calf.
Yeah. Val, this is great. Okay. That was a constructive exercise, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Oh, I have learned so much from you doing that. Thank you so much,
You're
Val.
welcome.
That's so fantastic. Thank you.
Thank you.